What's going on, guys? And welcome back. So we just got a brief meta rundown to go over. This past weekend was the pre-release, was the gaming store release, and we had a couple bigger events. There was a 10K with 50 plus players. There was the CCQ with over 200 players, and what decks were tapping. So far in first place on the format is Purple Steel Tempo. Is that because it's one of the easiest decks to update for the new format, or is it because it's truly a great deck? I think the answer is yes to both of those questions. I think that it will be locked in once again as a tier 1 deck, but I do think that it was a deck that was relatively easy to update for the new format. And then right afterwards, we see the big bad boogeyman of the room that everyone was worried about, blue green with 7, in other words 18% of the tops. However, I will note this deck did win the CCQ over there in Europe. Blue Steel coming through just as strong with 18% as well. Blurple with 8%. The Brainiac deck with 8, which is the green-purple deck. I think it's gaining some steam. I'm not going to lie about it. Sea Dogs aggro is not dead after all, I guess. Also with 8%. Circle of Life yellow-green decks 5%. And Amber Steel aggro with 1 top for 3%. I got a little giveaway to go ahead and do. And then we're going to go ahead and get into the decks that are winning, and then I'll go over the spreadsheet and how it works. So, over 100 players are in on today's giveaway. Whichever number this lands on is how many comments we have to go down. And it will be comment number 40. Well, we didn't hit 3 single-digit numbers in a row, unfortunately. I mean, I guess there's a little more suspense now, right? It's kind of nice when I only have to go down 2, 3, 5, any of those single digit numbers. So how this works is whichever comment is number 40, I will respond on there, and you are responsible. You get 1 week from the time the video is up, so Wednesday, next week Wednesday, to reach out via Discord. I will give you a key phrase or such to post onto here just so I can verify that you are you. Give me your tracking information and I will get that box of Fabled shipped on over to you. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and burning is 6. BR Quest 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Christy 12. Jonathan 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18 for Dave. 19, 20, 21, 22. Move Pigeon 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29 Matt, 30 Elizabeth, 31, 32 Ferguson, 33, 34, 35, 36 Hadro, shoutouts, 37 Mally, 38 Christian, 39 Testa, and 40 Aaron Ford. I will verify in a second here too. If you're not subscribed, guess what? We're going to redo this, but hopefully you are. Again, it is your responsibility to reach out via Discord. I can't talk and type at the same time, by the way. This way I can verify the winner. But we're going to go ahead and finish today's video then. Again, 1 week, Aaron, assuming your name is Aaron, 1 week to go ahead and, verify yourself. And otherwise, I guess we're going to respin and give that box of Fabled away to somebody else who is more, I don't know. I didn't put the giveaway in the title, in the thumbnail or anything, because I want somebody who regularly watches the channel to win. Just like revealing the winner, I'm not going to post it anywhere else. You have to watch the video to know. So if you don't regularly watch my videos, you probably won't win many of the giveaways, because that's the only way to do it. You have to come back. You have to see it. I'm done putting it in the title usually. Well, time to time I might. But yeah, because I wanted to go to somebody who actually watches and supports the channel all the time. And I understand not everyone can watch every video all the time. I get that. I don't expect everyone to, but I'd rather someone who watches time to time, comes back, things like that. So I will post in the Discord every time though. So if you're in the Discord, you will know which video has the give away winners in. I guess that's the best way, because if you're in the Discord, you follow the channel, all that good stuff. But again, sorry, we are very, very sidetracked this video, going a little bit off topic again. So we had the deck core, I got my tabs on, oh my gosh, my tabs, apparently talking and typing at the same time just messed my brain up completely on OBS, listed for other videos. But we had the overall tops of Whistler's format, and then we have the tech card, or my god, we have the overall wins. So there were 6 events. Again, the one event had 120 plus players in it, whereas some of the other events were a bit on the smaller side. And take it as you will, Blue Green did win the big event. The 10K from Sharp Gaming, like we covered the other day, was taken down by Blue Steel. Purple Steel, also a very strong deck in the format. Purple Steel and Blue Steel each with 2 wins. Blue Green with the 1. And Sea Dogs did win a very small event. Anything over 10 players does constitute into the top spreadsheet. Link is down below. But if you want to go ahead and see that spreadsheet, I have it right here for you guys. So essentially, you click that link, you come over to the spreadsheet. We got a few tabs. As the deck's top, you can see under editor's notes, if you want to follow our socials, I guess the 6K giveaway I can go ahead and take off now. But top 2 if it's 10 to 20 players, top 4 if it's up to 40, top 8 to 100, top 16 to 250, etc., etc. Underneath that, you'll see the tier list based off percentages topping. But in the main section here, you'll see the deck name, top 32s, 16s, 8s, 4s, 2s, firsts, all broken down for you, and total tops, as well as the overall representation. And then if you want to go down a little bit further, you will see where the 5 color breakdown is, because, well, let's be honest, this is the second format in a row that Ruby just decides to not show up. Amber's starting to get left behind, though, this format. The other 4 are actually really close, so it's nice to see 4 very competitive colors. It'd be, was it set 8 where all 6 colors were over 25%? And how is this over 100%? Well, you have 2 colors in your deck, so the total comes out closer to 200%. They are rounded, so it may be within a 2% variance up or down. Also, the color combination over here, this early in the format, it's going to look very similar to above. I mean, the Circle and Sea Dogs are 2 different decks that fall under the same color combination, so that does help out a little bit there. But that's kind of the gist of the spreadsheet. And actually, I guess I can show you one more thing. At the bottom, I will change it up after November 30th. We'll start it over simply because cards and patterns and meta trends change. But there's also a little matchups tab. This is an imperfect science based on my testing, based on play groups, based on people I talk to, based on other research I can find online to give you a rough idea on matchups for decks. Again, people are going to disagree with this. I understand. Tech cards, builds, personal experience, things like that can weigh into this, but it's just meant to be a basic little guide here. And by no means does it mean if it's red you can't win, or if it's green you're going to win. It can absolutely go either which way. But essentially, green means you're favored, red means unfavored, and yellow means relatively neutral. And again, this is subjective to my opinion mostly, but purple steel, I'd say blue steel and blurple are your worst matchups. Blue green, it's really purple steel is your bad matchup, but you do have a few toss-ups in blue steel, Brainiac, Circle. But outside of purple steel, you're either a favored or a toss-up into basically everything, and that's how I feel like blue green really is. Blue steel, blurple's probably your bad matchup. Circle I don't think is great either, a couple toss-ups, but otherwise overall pretty strong. Blurple, you got blue green and Brainiac that are not great matchups. And then those aggressive decks, you have answers for those aggressive decks, such as like a Spooky Knight, but I guess I don't know why I'm doing it like that. I can just go like this, boom, there I am. Like Spooky Knight, like other cards, you do have answers for these types of decks, but overall I think you're slightly unfavored most of the time versus those more aggressive strategies. And then we see the Brainiac deck, kind of like blue green. I think you're unfavored into purple steel. And Phil, I guess, correct me if I'm wrong here. You and Andy test this out quite a bit. Maybe you'll disagree with that. But otherwise, I feel like you're favored or neutral into pretty much everything. So if you're looking at a deck that just doesn't have much for weaknesses, Brainiac and blue-green are probably those decks. Maybe, especially Brainiac, it's going to be a bit harder to pilot. And if there's a lot of purple steel in your area, maybe stay away from that deck. If there's a lot of purple steel in your area, maybe you want to go with blue steel or blurple. And then if there's blurple in your area, well, maybe you want to go Brainiac or blue-green. Again, this is an imperfect matchup breakdown. I'm just trying to help out, I guess, a little bit with some resources for the overall audience. But thank you guys for watching. Shoutouts once again to Aaron Ford. Again, you're on the timer, and if you're already in the Discord, great, because I will post in the Discord that, hey, the video today has the giveaway winner. So I'm not going to just completely leave you hanging. You don't have to watch every video, but make sure you join the Discord so that way you know when it drops. But otherwise, thank you guys for watching. 6,000 subscribers is truly amazing. Working on the next giveaway, probably do like 7,500 or I don't know. We'll see how fast the channel grows because it's actually gone up almost 200 more subscribers already. Wouldn't be here without you guys. Thank you so much. As always, like, share, subscribe, comment down below.